Hi there, welcome to Where's Wilmington. I'm Lisa Capalla. You know, if you're sitting at home watching TV, you might have a nice bowl of popcorn in front of you. Maybe you're even cooking dinner. Maybe you're having a snack. If you're like a lot of Americans, you might be struggling with hunger. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. I think we're so lucky in this country to have the resources that we have, but there are lots of folks in our own backyard that might be experiencing problems with hunger. So we're going to be talking to these lovely ladies who are from Project Bread, and they're going to be talking about the Walk for Hunger, the 47th annual that's coming up May 3rd, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So I'm going to start with you, Lauren. This is Lauren Santilli. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
She
as well.
is a representative for Project Bread. Tell me a little bit about why you got involved with the organization yourself personally.
Yeah, so this is going to be the second year that I'm working for the Walk. I had actually worked in restaurants before, so I got to kind of see the excitement of everyone being able to enjoy food. And, you know, when I kind of left, I was looking for a different transition, and this opportunity arose, and I just thought that the mission and, you know, what actually Project Bread was doing in the community was so great. So I leapt at the chance to be able to help, and I graduated with a degree in communications, so
Nice.
it just fell right into place, and been really happy working there ever since.
Excellent. What do you think makes Project Bread so different from other charities? And
Yeah.
certainly not to give any other charities a bad name, but
Oh, no.
I know that there's some unique features to Project Bread that folks might want to know about.
Yeah, definitely. So something that's really interesting to me about Project Bread is that, you know, what we say in the organization is that the opposite of hungry isn't just full, it's healthy.
It's an interesting point of view. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, so we actually make it a point to not only develop solutions to a quick fix to ending hunger, you know, such as providing funding to different local food sources and, you know, just providing that emergency help, but also creating sustainable solutions in our community that will help further develop and further help eradicate the issues of hunger that Massachusetts residents are facing.
That's a very big mouthful, what you just said, pardon the pun. What does that really mean to the individual when you say sustainable? I mean, obviously it's teach a man to fish, I guess, versus giving the fish, but
Right.
what can we talk about nuts and bolts that folks might want to know that the program actually has done?
Sure. So something that we're really, really excited and proud of is our Chefs in Schools program.
Okay.
So what that is that we have culinary trained chefs who go into different areas of different local middle schools, elementary schools, and high schools, and try to help incorporate more healthy, fresh food options into students' diets. So
So this is where the healthy piece comes in. Because when I think of Project Bread, I do think about funding for food pantries or funding for different food, but I never really thought about, yeah, you don't just want to be giving out candy bars. That's nice, but we might want to make sure people are healthy too. So that's an interesting side point to that.
Exactly. So they're great. The chefs, you know, they have interactions with the kids, and a lot of them, you know, what they'll do is they'll have kids come in and try certain things before, you know, just firstly incorporating it on the lunch menu, because once you know, try something first, then you're like, okay, well, if this is incorporated into another dish, maybe I'll like that.
Right.
And just teaching kids at a younger age the ways in which to eat healthy, you know, will definitely prosper them for their lives.
Don't you think, too, sometimes it's who's presenting the message? If your mom says, eat this, try it, you might not. But this, wow, glamorous chef came to your school and opened your eyes up to a world of healthy eating. And I suppose some of the options they're using are probably things these kids could maybe have their moms and dads purchase at home. So it's not high-end items, it's using your noodle to use your noodle, right?
Exactly.
Right.
I like the way you put that.
I'm just on a roll today. So Stephanie, you're waiting there patiently to tell me, Stephanie Eisman, about your role in Project Bread. Tell me a little bit about that for you.
So I'm studying communications at Northeastern, and as part of their co-op program, I'm working with Lauren and our wonderful communications team at Project Bread on the Walk for Hunger campaign team that they bring on every year to put on this massive and wonderful event.
Okay, and why is it important for you to be involved? I'm sure you could have chosen many internships. Why this particular one?
I think what Lauren said about how Project Bread focuses on creating long-term change is one of the things that's really important to me. I want to know that when I'm going to work, I'm making a difference, and if I can make a difference on this event, I can make a difference in hunger in Massachusetts, and for the long term with sustainable solutions, not just emergency treatments to the problem.
Excellent. Now, looking at the talking points we have here, Project Bread is the only statewide anti-hunger organization that's committed to this. Really?
So, yeah, we are the only statewide anti-hunger organization in Massachusetts. However, we do work with many, many other different organizations who are working to fight the issues of hunger as well. We're not just in Boston, we're not just in Worcester, but we're able to provide support throughout all of Massachusetts. We definitely have different initiatives in the Worcester community, in Lawrence, Lowell, we're all over the place, and really we're just trying to make sure that everyone in Massachusetts is able to have the option to eat healthy, nutritious food when they're able to do so.
And I was looking at your website, which is?
projectbread.org.
Right. And you had some interesting statistics there about the hunger issue, that 45% of people who are on the SNAP program are children.
Yes,
Wow.
definitely.
Is that number higher, do you know, in the past years? I'm betting it's going up because economic depression and people also being more, I think, comfortable going to food pantries than maybe they were before.
What I can say is from the years 2001 to 2013, the food insecurity rate in Massachusetts has increased by 71%, and
Wow.
it's stayed. So, that includes the time before when we hit that kind of recession and definitely after that.
Wow.
People, we are seeing, we also, something else that we're really proud of at Project Bread is our food source hotline. And so that's a number that anyone can call if they are seeking assistance for emergency food programs. We're able to provide referrals to different, food pantries or soup kitchens, but we're also able to help pre-screen for SNAP benefits and help with that application process because that can be kind of difficult sometimes. Right. So, but last year alone, we found that 46,000 people called our hotline.
Wow.
So,
so we need you to be answering that phone as an intern because there's obviously a lot going on over there. Wow.
Definitely.
Now, when you say the SNAP program, let's make clear to folks what that is because I think when I was growing up, that was called food stamps, right?
Right.
Is it the same thing?
It's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
Yes.
SNAP. Okay.
Yes. So, but yeah, our food source hotline, they're able to provide that information in over 160 languages. So anybody can call. It's a toll-free number, so you don't have to pay by any means. And also if we have a separate line for hearing impaired as well. So, and the food source hotline is coming up actually this year. It's 20th year being a toll-free hotline for people to call seeking emergency assistance. So it's definitely something that we're really proud of, and we're really happy that we're able to have that as a program at Project Bread.
Do you feel like sometimes people don't know all of the wonderful programs that you provide? Because I thought you guys just did the walk and raised money for food, but hearing all this too really opening my eyes. Do you feel like a lot of people really aren't as aware as they could be about what Project Bread has to offer?
We definitely have a lot to offer, and trying to get that message out there is not necessarily a challenge, but we want to be able to make sure everybody knows that we're not just funding things such as food pantries, but we are trying to, again, create the sustainable solutions to ending hunger, and creating community food security is really big for us.
I think that would make more people want to get involved in a charity too, because, with some other things, breast cancer and other issues, and certainly that's important as well, I think you feel like there's just no way to solve those problems. They're so big. But this maybe there's a way to make some headway, especially with the sustainable piece.
Yes,
right?
That's really big for us, of course.
Excellent. And what do you actually do in the trenches with Lauren now that you're an intern and you're learning all these different things and you're in communications too? What kinds of things do they have you doing over there?
So I handle a lot of the emails and registrations and donations that come in. I also run our live chat feature on the website. So if you're on the website and you have a question, you can ask me the question at any time and I'll be there to answer it.
That's cool.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So guys, go to the site and you'll see her on there. Wow, what kinds of questions do people ask?
We get all types of things. We get people looking for walk materials, which we can send them online as well as in the mail. We have brochures and posters and buttons, and a lot of people want to hand those out to their friends and family, or get pledge sheets to collect pledges for people who might not want to donate online, get the grandmothers in there. And then we also get just general questions about what walk day will be like and what types of things will be available to them.
So you handle the walk piece. This wouldn't be questions about how do I apply for SNAP or things like that. This is more for the walk that you're dedicated to?
Yeah, the food source hotline.
So just to talk about the live chat feature, we have it on the walk site specifically, so it's just, we put it on for walk season, so, in case someone can't get us on the phone, the live chat's just something really great. Yeah, right?
That's
you
so
just
cool.
chat right there and you're all set. But
awesome.
but yeah, so it's mainly just on the walk pages. But in the event that anyone had any questions for Project Bread, the email address to use would be info@projectbread.org.
Okay, and we'll put that on the screen.
Awesome.
We're going to take our midpoint break here. Can you believe we're already halfway through? When we come back, we're going to focus a little bit more on the walk and some of the aspects of that and how you can get involved, whether it's registering like Stacy, Bill Roberts' wife, has done. Congratulations, Stacy. Or just getting involved in other ways. So stay with us. We're going to be back with more on Where's Wilmington right after this. Hello there, welcome back to Where's Wilmington. I have with me Lauren Santilli and Stephanie Eisman, and they are from Project Bread. In our first segment, we were talking about some of the nuts and bolts of Project Bread and what they do, which is more than just the walk and more than just funding food pantries, and you can find that out by going to
projectbread.org.
Right. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the walk itself, which is the 47th annual. Wow. Yes. And that is Sunday, May 3rd. Rain or shine?
Rain or shine. We will be there on the Boston Common.
Excellent. And what are the hours and the extra particulars of the event?
So on Sunday, May 3rd, we have a rolling registration between 7 and 9 in the morning. And
what does that mean?
So we have about 40,000 people who come and walk with us.
Oh, just a mere 40,000.
Okay.
Give or take.
So having everybody kind of at a start line at a certain time, be a little, little chaotic in the Boston Comics. So we have the rolling registration so everyone can kind of start, between those times. You head to the registration tents that we have on the Boston Common, and you get a nice little walk sticker. You wear that proudly, and then you're off. You're starting your 20-mile walk route. So, yes, so between 7 and 9 is when that starts. However, we find that it takes, for the whole 20-mile walk, about 5.5 to 6 hours. So at that point, you'd walk your 20-mile walk route, and I'll let Stephanie talk about that after. Yes. But and then you'll come back to the Boston Common. The event starts and finishes there, and we have a great little end surprise for everybody there. So we have a finish line, and everyone's guaranteed to cross the finish line that day. So yeah, Stephanie, if you want to talk about the
Now, have you both done the walk?
So last year was my first time doing the walk and being involved with it.
No, I haven't. This is my first year. And
are you going to walk the whole thing, or are you going to be support staff?
I'll be staffing the event on the Boston Common.
That's going to be
right
nice.
in the action. I'm excited. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, the walk follows a beautiful 20-mile route. It goes through Brookline, sorry.
That's okay. I was going to say that's a long
walk. Brookline, Newton, Watertown, and Cambridge before finishing again on the Common. And then we have checkpoints along the route so that you can catch a shuttle back to the Boston Common so that everyone is guaranteed to finish the walk, as Lauren said. And then we also have live entertainment and water and snacks.
And nice water bottles that we have right here.
We have a snack stop at Arsenal Park, which is a really great site, so it's just a lot of fun.
Cool. So how can folks get involved?
So we'd love for you to join us at the walk to walk. You can volunteer at the walk if you'd like. We have an option for you actually to be a virtual walker. So what that entails, right, is say you weren't able to join us on Sunday, May 3rd for whichever reason, but you found another way to physically, kind of engage yourself in order to raise some funds for the walk. Let me just backtrack. There's no fundraising minimum at the walk, so I'm
kind of glad to hear that, because I understand why organizations do that, but I think it puts a lot of pressure on the participants.
Yes, we definitely agree with that as well. But ultimately at the walk, we are trying to raise awareness for the issues of hunger in Massachusetts, and we want everyone to be able to participate in any manner that they can. So that's why we offer this virtual walking option. And so say you have a track at your hometown that you want to run maybe a few laps around, you wanted to swim, whatever you think that you wanted to do to be a part of the Walk for Hunger is something that we want you to do. So we definitely see that there's a a big participation as a virtual walker, and it's really cool to see kind of satellite in the community on that day as well.
So I could do it on my treadmill right from my living room?
If you wanted, yeah, however you wanted someone to support you in that way, you can definitely do it.
Now, what about corporate sponsorship or organizations that want to get involved and kind of dovetail with what you folks are doing?
Yeah, definitely. So Nature's Harvest is our leading sponsor for the Walk for Hunger, and also Arbella and Raytheon. So we've really great supporters from them. Definitely a few others. But yeah, everyone, if interested, we have a corporate page as well on the website, which is projectbread.org/walk. So you can definitely check out that way to get involved. A lot of businesses we see form walk teams, which is great. So they'll walk, in recognition of their company. That's definitely something that we've seen as well.
And Stephanie, what do they have to do to register? How does that actually work?
So there's a registration form online, and you simply pick the option that you'd like to register. You can register to be a walker or a volunteer or a Heart and Soul walker. The Heart and Soul Circle are people who raise $500 or more, and those people are very, very passionate, and it's great to see, and it's great to set a goal to motivate yourself and others to sort of contribute. But again, there's no minimum, or a virtual walker, and then you just sort of put your name and your information, and we check you in on walk day, and you're ready to go.
Okay, so if I'm being virtually checked in, how does that work?
So, that's for...
Because that's what I'm going to do.
Right. Now, so that's if you wanted to register online,
yes.
That's the platform in which you do that. But if you didn't want to register online, you didn't want to do any online fundraising, but you wanted to use our walk guides,
yes.
You can definitely do that. And what you do is just come to the registration tents between 7 and 9, and we'll be able to check you in then as well.
And do you provide in there, some helpful tips about what you should wear, bring a list of stuff? Because I don't think people think about that.
Definitely.
20 miles, you have to have good socks.
Yeah, definitely.
In case of rain, which might hopefully not.
Yeah, no, that's definitely an option. We definitely, we tell people to pack light, try not to wear any denim, because that kind of gets a little, somewhat painful at the end. Comfortable shoes. We have walk t-shirts that you can buy on the day of or on our online store. These lovely water bottles are also on sale on our online store. So getting all that gear ready.
And I would imagine you have medical staff on hand too.
Of course. Definitely. Yes, we are very well staffed with that. We have at each checkpoint is sort of like a medical station as well. So say, you run into the problem where you might have a blister or you twist your ankle at some point, any type of medical injury, we're able to definitely accommodate and just make sure that you're comfortable, and we're able to provide that support.
Tell me about the app that you have, because I'm really excited about that.
So we're actually extremely excited about that ourselves as well. This is the first year in which we've launched the app. So actually it was launched about a month ago.
Yeah, just about.
Wow.
Yeah, so what that is what you would do when you're registering online. You get a walk center. So what this app does as well, it shows as your walk center, so you can actually send out like different social media messages, you can tweet different things, you can check your fundraising progress, and something that we're really excited, and that is a really cool feature, is that you can actually accept donations right on your phone through the app.
Wow.
So say someone was like, I'd really like to donate to you, how do I do that? You just have it right there, so it's really easy and accessible for someone to be able to make a donation to your page. So.
Do you know how much you've raised in the last few years? Do you have any idea how that's worked, how much you've raised?
I can tell you how Wilmington did last year, if you'd like to know. Yes, so we had about 70 walkers who came from Wilmington last year and raised about $12,000 for Project Bread.
Hey, Wilmington.
So Wilmington, thank you so much for all of your support last year. We're really looking forward to having you back this year. But yeah, so different communities are able to definitely raise different amounts, but we're able to actually fund over 120 programs.
That's what I was going to ask you. Where does the money go?
Yep. So yeah, we're able to provide funding to over 120 programs in Massachusetts. That's anywhere from food pantries to supporting urban agriculture initiatives, back to our Chefs in Schools program. It's all being invested into the community and providing, again, those sustainable solutions that we're really looking to increase and just move forward with our mission to ending hunger. So.
Excellent. Anything final either of you would like to say to our viewership while we have them?
From our end, we're really excited to have you at the walk. Sunday, May 3rd, rain or shine, we'll be there. Rolling registration between 7 and 9.
Now we know what that means.
Yep.
Right.
You can register online at projectbread.org/walk. You can definitely give us a call at 723-5000, and we will help you with whatever you need to get involved with the walk.
Excellent. And Stephanie, they can talk to you at the live chat.
On the live chat,
So-
if you don't like to talk on the
That's
phone.
awesome.
Again, yes, the live chat feature.
Okay. Anything you'd like to say to the viewers about Project Bread or your involvement with them or what you'd like?
I'm really excited to be a part of this historic event. Someone, you know, coming in from a different state, trying to make Massachusetts and Boston my home. And
Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, we'll let
And-
you stay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
But this really feels like a great way to do it. It's such a community event, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm glad you both are part of it. Thank you for what you're doing. So if you want to get involved, the information will be on the screen for you with the website and so forth. I do encourage you to do that. I want to thank you for watching our show, Where's Wilmington? And I want to remind you the next time someone asks you, Where's Wilmington? You tell them right here and right here on WCTV. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much.